Really?
Yeah, and the airport drive.
The last time, what did you do?
The last time I was here,
Yes.
I played a club here called Hive.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
Alam na lang yan, ha?
that was about a year ago, I guess.
And then now you're back after how many years?
That was just last year, so I think last October, or maybe the October before that, but it was like around Halloween.
And what can we expect later?
Hopefully massive amounts of just boring, people just falling asleep out of
Wow.
disarray of non-excitement. No, I'm excited. I'm getting to kind of play a lot of songs that I've been a part of, and they're written or produced or sang on. So it's been a fun tour.
What do you like about the Filipino party crowd?
They've always been super supportive of me, regardless of if it's on the internet or at shows. But there's just such an enthusiasm here that I'm really thankful for. So it's a warm place to visit when you know that that's the kind of welcome you're getting. And it's always one of the places where you kind of feel the groundswell before you get here, that there's the excitement and the people ready for it. That always helps motivate through the travel.
All right. Any more questions? So until when will you stay here?
I leave in a couple of hours after the show to go to
Whoa,
Vietnam.
really?
We'll play Vietnam tomorrow, so we're here and then we're there.
Recently we had go ko yun dyan.
Go, it's an MJ show.
Yeah, recently we had an event here similar to what you do, and then there were kids who passed away because they took in some illegal stuff. What would your advice be to children nowadays who are party goers?
I mean, I think there's a lot of stereotypes that come along with partying or electronic music.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I never have, so I think there's a way to be a part of it without having to do that sort of stuff and still completely enjoying it just in a different way. So it's not worth it, it's not worth it in that respect, especially when you hear stories like that and people losing their lives over it. It's heartbreaking and it's silly.
Yeah, that's so true. And your message for your fans?
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to the music. Thank you for singing along. Thank you for letting me do this and be here. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
Question. Are we expecting new music from you anytime soon?
Yes, thankfully I can say yes. I just finished my record actually. Pretty much tracked the last vocal before I got on a plane here. So we're mixing now, and I'll have a record out very, very soon, which will actually be my first album. So I'm excited for people to hear it.
When is the target date to release the album?
It'll be out very early next year, but there'll be music out before then.
Are you collaborating with other musicians as well for your new album?
A little bit, but I don't think the cast of characters that people would expect me to. So I'm excited to start talking about it. And I've been really fortunate to work with a lot of great people on this record.
Thank you.
Would you be able to name some of them? Some of the people who worked with this new record?
Yeah. I've been able to work with a lot of kind of newer producers. This kid Jai Wolf, who I'm a big fan of. This kid Louis the Child, who are great. This kid Lo-File, who's based out of Los Angeles, who's a super talented producer. This kid's Gray. Flux Pavilion and I have done a bunch of work together previously. Did a couple of songs on the record, so I've been working with a lot of different people and just kind of trying to find a lane that felt very unique to this collection of songs and
Will you go into EDM further in this record?
Excuse
or
me?
you'd be touching on, would you be touching more on EDM on this record, or would you go back to your acoustic?
Well, I think everything I've always done is kind of, or I shouldn't say always done, but the past couple of years has been kind of finding a way to do what I do within the context of production that made it feel like something different. And I'm definitely continuing to do that, but again, working with producers that kind of bring a different sound to the table, I think has allowed me to put the songs in a context that they haven't lived in yet. So although the perspective is mine because it's me writing the lyrics, writing the words, and writing the melodies like I have in other previous collaborations. I think that's very much the thing that's foundational and that will continue to be the same, but it's definitely a progression from where I've been.
Thank you.